Hi. Sorry, there's been no stream or anything today. Um, yeah, so short version. House is moving. Biatch Realtor was like, oh, this color is trash. No one's gonna buy this house. You want more money? Make it white. Which is weird because we bought this house and this room was green when we bought this house. And those were purple. Green and purple? And we didn't like that, but my mom still bought it when we were younger, so we're not. Yeah, anyway, we've never had to prime stuff before, but the realtor was real insistent, like, hey, you want more money on this house, you gotta prime it and paint this biatch white. So, yeah, short little update. Big preach to them. You could probably hear them downstairs, but they, of course, were helping me. This was not a lone effort. I'm taking, no credit for all this, of course. Gotta give credit where credit is due. I'm just doing some final touch ups, and then I gotta let it sit. Most of it is actually almost pretty dry. Primer, considering how hot it is in here too, drying pretty fast. Like we started, I should be careful with the paint. My bed is right there. Dumbass. Me. We started over there, right? That wall there. That wall there. Yeah, that one. And that's actually dry. So, um, yeah, basically just doing some final touch-ups. Little spots of blue up there and all. Um, yeah. So, gonna finish that. That's fine. One of the benefits of being skinny is I can, fit in all these little tight corners and stuff. So, unfortunately, they did not knock something around in my Computron. They have been drinking a little bit. It's not very good, especially with the big ass computer over there. Not bueno. I hope nothing broke. Gonna have to test that out once the room is done. Gonna hope for the best. I would have vlogged more of it, but I had to move, and my phone had to move, and this camera has also been very shitty, and I've been double handing as much as I can and helping out as much as I can. I just, we didn't have to do this, is the thing, but Realtor Biatch was like, oh, you'll get more money. In this case, she'll also get more money too, but ridiculous. I don't mind working. I don't mind helping. I don't care. I'm not bothered by it. It's just more for them, more for my mom and more for, because she had to buy all this stuff and spend money she didn't have, and that's just not right. So like, sure, you might. It's not even guaranteed. You might get more money on the house. Because again, when we bought this originally, she bought it with colors she didn't like, and she was like, "Okay, I'll just repaint it, no problem." My neighbors, they bought the houses with strange colors, not white. So clearly, this realtor is on drugs or something. It's something stupid. Friggin', she probably just wants more money. Who knows? But yeah, anyway, I don't really have anywhere to set up my phone, because again, this is my situation I'm currently in. So I'm gonna just give you an update once I'm done. Yeah, I pretty much just have to do that wall there. Wait, that one there. So the blue, obviously these corners here. If I can aim the camera properly. Yeah, you get where I'm aiming. Aim to the left, all that nonsense. And some little pieces here and there, as you can see. So that's fun. Oh, so this is shadow. I'm like, I painted whatever. Painted, primed. Tomato. It's. I don't need to explain anything to you. Look it up. Okay, fast forward like an hour-ish about, and I'm back in my room. They all went downstairs. Like I said, I was kind of just doing final touch-ups that they needed done. Um, so like I said, I'm not gonna. How you doing? I'm not. You always give credit where credit is due. And I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh yeah, I did all that. No, I was fully prepared to like do a lot of this, but my mom, my and her two friends, we've all been friends for a while now, but um, they literally just said, you just sit back. We're gonna prime your room." And I was just at the end of the day, I was just like, "All right, I guess I'll just be here." And he's like, "Oh, give me this, grab me that." I'm like, "Okay, here you go, here you go, here you go." So, I was an extra set of hands. I was like, I was expecting to do some of this too. I mean, I'm a grown man. I could do stuff. I mean, but no, they just said, "Listen, biatch, you're a servant." So yeah, I just kind of sat there while they did this and all that. Still, but good news. So this is the last wall we did, right? This is the last spot we painted. Whoosh. Thingy. And there's nothing. So essentially it's pretty dry. Feckles. I forgot I gotta bring this down. Well, that's fun. Also got, unfortunately, whoosh. Hang on. Whoosh. Got a bit of that on my sweatpants. No one's to blame. That's my own dumbass fault. Because I was like, oh yeah, I could do this sweatpants. Yeah, it was dumb. Anyway, point being, my update here done. I was trying to find places I could put my phone and stuff, but yeah, there was nothing. Especially since like the brush, everywhere I was walking, I had to be careful, especially with the ladder there. I mean, this phone is old anyway, so I'm probably gonna be getting a new one. I now have to put all this mess back together, so that's fun. This bed has to go. I don't need this anymore. We don't need this. Ooh, I also, when they were putting in these, when they were putting in those new blinds, we literally had just normal blinds. You would close, boom, done. I didn't want these. Like, I hate how sometimes I get it. I get it if it's not your house, you can kind of make executive decisions. I get that at the time I was a teenager, so I wasn't like an adult, make my own decisions, what have you. But these blinds are absolute shit. Like, seriously, I'm not joking. They let so much light in, and on top of that, you have to do this, which isn't all that much of a hassle. It's fine, but again, they let a lot of light in, and for two, they're stupid, and you can't open and close that. This thing is basically useless. All it does is let more light in, more than it already does. So that's fun. But I prefer normal blinds compared to these stupid things. And I had no say in it, so that's fun. I mean, it's very rare that they do that kind of thing, but occasionally. Like that TV there, I didn't need a TV. I had a basic and small TV, which I was completely fine with. But one day my mom was like, "Oh, your TV is small. It's not a smart TV. Here you go." I'm like, "What the?" Okay. So, it's your parents' thing. It's like when you have good parents, they like to do for you, and I'm very grateful for that. I'm by no means complaining about that. Just I'm very thankful. I'm very happy. So thank you very much. It's just more of like you're complaining like. They also complain about me like, damn, you're so expensive. It's like, why are you getting all these stuff for me? I don't need anything. I'm a minimalist. I don't. Basic things are fine for me. Again, I'm also a conservative. Conservativist, where I conserve stuff. So like, if I'm not using anything, this is where my phone charger and light would be, right? But during the day, obviously, you don't need a light. So, unplug. There's the thing what's called phantom power, which is that even if something is turned off, it still uses a little bit of amount of electricity, of course, because it waits for commands from like remotes and switches and buttons and levers and whatnot. to turn itself on and do all that. So it's still using some power, but not a lot. But even still, if you have 50,000 small things plugged in all day, every day, it does add up. So again, to prevent that from being done, at least for me, anything I don't ever use just gets unplugged. So again, again, even though the room is painted and all, well, it's fuzzy. There's my computer and my monitor plug. If I ever go out for a while, for a few days, for a week, like if I ever go to my dad's, whatever the case may be, away from here, I power down my stuff and I completely unplug everything. The only thing I don't really unplug is my fridge, although I could. Sometimes I have food in them, so I just kind of leave them there, because obviously you want to keep your stuff fresh. But the only thing I have in it right now is sodas, so I mean, if it gets unplugged, not a big deal. Anyway, whole little side thing. I apologize. Oh man, almost 11 minutes here. I simply started recording just to show you the update, and here I am blabbering on. It's fine. I like just chatting things, I like chatting with peoples. Anyway, they've had lots of alcohol, and they've been doing a lot of work today. They've been doing more than enough, so I'm going to. Again, here's the thing. Like, I know they want to get things done, and that's fine. And I'm always telling them I'm walking around downstairs waiting to help, and they're just blabbering on. And then like 10 minutes later, I come down and they're just like, oh, we were looking for you. We need your help. Where'd you go? I'm like, well, you guys were saying we were gonna do things, and then you just start blabbering on. I come down here to work and help out, and you're talking about things that I have no interest in. Like recently, they were talking about some female things. So I was like, all right, well, this is a female conversation. I'm gonna go ahead and peace out. And then, yeah, then they went to work. I was like, what the? Well, you could text. You're talking about you having a female. I was the only guy in the room, so it's like, all right, well, this is a female conversation. I'll just peace out and I'll come back down later. No one says anything to me. Listen, I know I'm not super strong. I'm not, I'm not the strongest man in existence. I'm not even half the strongest man in existence. I'm very skinny, I know that, but I like to think I'm a pretty good genius. Mind over matter. Frickin' brains over bronze. Work smarter, not harder, I can get things done decently. Okay, thank you. But no one says anything to me. It's not hard. Like, they know I have really good hearing, so if they say something downstairs, if they're like, oh, okay, we're gonna start working, I'll be like, oh, okay, let me go down and help. No one says anything. No one texts me. No one, they just go to work, and I come down, and they're like, oh, we could have used you, but it's okay. I'm like, what, motherfucker, what? For anybody out there, okay, make sure if you need someone's help, you ask for it. It's not that hard. And either the person will give you an excuse for why they can't help, or they'll straight up say, no, I don't want to. Or they'll help you. I gotta do this shite. So that's fun. And I can't put my phone anywhere for you to see it, because I literally have to move everything. So if I put my phone somewhere, my phone's gonna go, yeah, like that, and just collapse. Anyway. Fricks. Alright, fast forward about like 10-ish minutes. Got rid of the, ladder that was here. I decided to clean that out a bit, of course. I decided to take... Well, you can't see it, but there's little... I can't tell if that's like a scrape or if that's this. Whatever. If it is that, then I could just be washed off, but... I mean, it's not too big of a deal. Like, it is what it is, but... Delicacy. So the thing, right, about these boxes here, they're, well, aside from this, the rest of these, oh no, it has stuff in them. Hey, who wants a Razer keyboard? That's what this is. Razer. I don't use it because for some reason, when I plug them into my headphones, and it's only on this computer. At my dad's computer, it's fine, but on this computer, for some reason, the keyboard makes like a really freaking weird buzzing sound. And I also found that keyboard for cheap. It's a G19, G910. But I don't mind. If you want a free Razer keyboard, it works. Obviously, before I send it to anybody, I'll make sure to clean it off. But it's a Chroma Synapse keyboard. Yeah. I'll figure it out. I don't know. Anyway, gotta do that. This is Chris's artwork, he made for the channel and stuff. Pretty cool. Make sure to hire Chris if you got any art needs. Oh no. That was fine. There's an old one when we played Uno. That one's from Twitch. Good times. This one, my dude Chris. Good times, man. Good times. What a legend you are. You know that? Saying it on the channel. Watcha! Well, that's upside down. It would probably help. My only complaint about these, I feel like the background here is maybe a little too big. Maybe could have fit the actual planet in. But it's okay. It still looks cool. And then, of course, the big boy Chaboinkies, which is like the current profile thing, which is pretty cool. If you don't know how my room is oriented, right, that, I'm not going to use that, but it's a mini storage for clothes, dresser, that thing. That is going to go right here. This biatch is going to go back in the corners because I like that. Believe it or not, this actually used to be over there. That used to be right here. My Computron used to be here. That used to not exist at all. That also used to not exist at all. That used to be over there. Many different things. I kind of miss my old layout. But it's fine. Right here is better because we're near a window. So, during the winter, well, I guess not anymore, but this is our last year in this house, so unless we hit the lottery or something. But during winter, it was nice because breeze came in. It was good. Anyway, I meant to give a small update about the computer and stuff and moving that down. And here I am, 5 minutes later. It's fine. So the other thing, unfortunately, you see that there behind the Doritos, I can't exactly get to it because this dick of a dick is in my dick and is in my way. Yeah, that is duct tape. And that was, I think, there. But it's going to go here now because I can't remember the exact orientation. Let's see. I mean, I could fit through here, but, I'm super skinny. So mayhaps I should move this and that over. Actually, that was in the center of the room. Duh, let me science my way out of this biatch, why don't I? You little bitch, get out of here. You are over here. You go back into your little corner like a little biatch. Mr. No Friends. So, window is centered in the middle of the room. Can't really see. So yeah, like a little-ish to the right. Essentially. Yeah, move it over a little bit. But I have to... This thing is just... It's not even heavy is the problem. It's easy to move, or it's light to move. It's just this piece itself is just dug into the carpet, so it's like when I try and move it around, it just doesn't move. And I can move it. I can't fully pick it up, but I can move it. So aside from the big ass computer, there's stuff in the shelves that you can't see because no lighting, and you can kind of see it. I guess remove the shelves and make life easier, work smarter, not harder, as I said before. And here I am being more stupid. But what else is new? Yeah, you're gonna go, and you're gonna watch as you move. Hopefully the phone doesn't move and piece itself out. Otherwise, well, you're going for a freaking journey, aren't you? This wire needs to also move. Little shit. Move, bitch. Get out the way. Move, bitch. Get out the way. Oh, actually, wait a minute. Can you even see if you're moving? Sorry, I'm looking at the phone, trying to see if you can actually notice if you're moving. Maybe I should stand over here. Hi. What? Oh. I was like, what am I stuck on now? Now are we still stuck? No, we're good. Papa! You little shit. No, it's fine. My stupid book bag. But that's fine. I don't want to ram into the wall now, do I? Getting your workout in. I'm trying to also trying to make sure nothing falls off either. So let's keep on moving. There we go. Now we're getting room. Now we're making progress. What are we stuck on? Hey, what are we stuck on? Hold up. Why? It feels like the back right is stuck on something and there's nothing there. What's the bed pulling on? It feels like on this corner over here, it feels like there's something pulling me that way. But there's nothing there. Oh, a ghost bitch that's in my room. I will freaking break your neck. It's not going to matter to you. I guess that'll be a massage because you're a ghost, but... yeah, I don't know what that's about. Alright, now we can pull you this away. Okay. Stay, phone. Power of... well, fine, fuck you. Can you see me working? There we go. Is this crooked? Hang on. Partially. Why is it? It just seems off. I feel like I was a lot closer to the wall, but I can't get closer with this thing. And oh no, that's right. Wait, no, I just gotta. Okay, easy fix. Hang on. How you doing? Name's Kevin the Cosmic. It's a little name. Make sure you like and subscribe. Share with your friends and your families. I share just about everything on this channel. Vlogs, shorts, funny moments, all sorts of good stuff. You know, I like to make content. So, and we like helping people around these parts. So, nope. 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 Yep. No. Ah. Nope. Nope. Yep. I was just like slowly, because I didn't want to move it too much back. You know? I can lift the bed. It's not that heavy. It's just... see, what the... wait. Now I'm too far. Wait a minute. Yeah, like you can see, right? It's definitely gets bigger over there compared to here. And I'm maxed out here. I'm on that. Believe it or not, that's actually how my bed was before. I gotta get that going so I can get my phone on the charger and stuff. Most of this is literally going underneath the bed. Except these, I can't put anything up. Like I said, gotta paint tomorrow, so... anyway, I'm gonna do this now, because I've been recording for about 20 minutes. So I'm gonna get that going. I'm gonna get my lighting going again. And, yeah, I'm gonna do stuff. So, yeah. Okay. This is still uneven as a douchebag. Kind of. I think it's also just the colors throwing me off, but... yeah, I've moved that back into place. Put this box here. This box just has clothing's in it. So, I found this in my closet. It's my Riddler costume from high school. when I used to do stuff, where I did stuff, and what's it called? Dress up. There's the word. And then there's a bag that was also in the closet. I know this closet looks like shit, but I think a lot of people sometimes get lazy. I certainly was. You just kind of chuck shit in your closet and you're done. But we all change, right? We don't do that anymore. So yeah, you just yeah. You don't just chuck things in your closet or anything of such anymore. This is bothering the hell out of me. You bitch, go in. I will eat your anus. Do you understand my power? Douche. That's better. Actually, that's a lot better. Look at the new room. It looks so much lighter with the white. It's crazy. So there you go. That's essentially it for, believe it or not, for moving stuff, man. It's definitely the white. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's making it look bigger. Definitely making my head look bigger because stupid ass camera being stupid. It's a classic thing. Essentially, only thing that's really left is my mini fridge. Only thing that is much better zoom. Only thing that's left is my mini fridge, which just has to kind of come to this cornerish. I mean, he can even stay there. It's just within reach of the freaking table. That's the whole point. Me and Joe brought this up from our garage, and yeah, we did that because we were like, oh, we're so tired of storing iced tea and sodas down in the refrigerator. And then, we asked my mom, hey, there's this mini fridge in the garage. Anybody using it? And they're like, no, take it up. So, and me being skinny, Joe being a boss, he was like, dude, stand back, I got you. And just carried it up like a boss. Big, strong man. So, and then, we cleaned that out. So, that was fun. So, essentially, that's the room, though. This has been a room tour with Cosmic or Kevin. A room tour that, give it like another month or two. Everybody's throwing dates around. It's hard to know exactly. Like, people have said we were going to be out by the end of March, early April. Now they're saying, oh, well, you're going to be out by May, maybe June. You might have another summer in here, so maybe August. No one knows when anything is happening. So anytime someone throws out a date, I'm just not going to listen. They gave an official date, oh yeah, we're going to be moving out April. But we still have some things we have to do. We have to do a lot of packing. This house isn't on the market yet. Supposedly, once it's on the market, it'll be sold within a week. And even if that happens, it takes about a month for it to close anyway. So whenever it gets sold, then we have a month from then. So who knows when it's going to get sold. Obviously, we want maximum price on the house. Well, my mom does. I'm moving to my dad's, so it's fine. We're staying faithful. We're staying hopeful. We're hoping for the best. We're going to make things work. We're going to get ourselves a job. We're going to get working. And we're going to grow this channel in no time. We're going to freaking help people and inspire people and give the government the finger and be like, hey, listen, biatch, step down. Time to let YouTubers control things because you freaking idiots don't know how to freaking frick. Okay, thank you. Enjoy your day and all night. Like, subscribe, share with friends, families, all the things. Like I said, I will record this journey as we go. My arm is getting tired. that's my Deutsch face. But anyway, I will share this vlogging moving journey. So once life gets in a bit of order, of course, I plan to move to my own place eventually, which is fine. It's not going to be anywhere big, and I'll even when the time comes and I get my own car, I'll of course vlog that as well. But again, don't expect it to be like a Lamborghini or anything. I'm $5,000 car is fine, just a basic car to get me from point A to B. I'd rather use big fancy money for other things that like give it to people that need it. So yeah. But thanks again. Enjoy your day and all night. Have a good one. Subscribe. Get us to 900 before May. Otherwise, the stash comes off. And you don't want to see Bone lose his stash, do you? Okay, bye.